Here's what you missed. Yes, hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video. And in this video, that time of the month has come again, where we take a look at everything that you might have missed in the last month of July. Going over all of the latest releases, news, leaks, reveals, and including what I purchased and or received in July. I'll go over all of that and what you can expect in August. And I do realize, yes, it's already August 10th, so I know I'm always late, but these videos really do take a lot of time to create. So I do hope that you watch all the way through because it does really help. But anyway, yes, we have a lot to go through, so stay tuned. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join us down below if you're able to, of course, to support the channel that way, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. But for now, let's get into it. July started off with a bang here as we got the official reveal of the new LOL Surprise OMG Music Festival collaboration dolls with Jenny and Rosalia. These are part of the Music Festival lineup, including also miniature top versions of these two artists, celebrities, and especially the Jenny OMG doll has been very popular, selling out almost instantly on the MGA shop. And I've actually, in fact, on the MGA shop is where they had their first drop, which unfortunately the MGA shop does not ship internationally, so I have been waiting to get these two, but they look amazing. And there have also been rumors and leaks of what the third possible music festival OMG doll will be, and rumors say it is Tyla and her doll. It will be coming up next year, so this definitely seems to be a brand new era for OMG. Adding on to the new face sculpts, we have collaborations like this, which is definitely very exciting. They also announced that we're getting a new live action scripted series here by LOL Surprise called The Next Headliner, debuting on YouTube here, and the first episode has already been dropped on their YouTube channel, garnering over 100k views already. The third Barbie Fashion Frontier doll here has been officially released on Mattel Creations. She is probably the least interesting one out of all the ones released so far, but as I'll show you later on in the video, I have received her in person and I can tell you she looks much better in person. But yes, she's now available still on Mattel Creations for around $70 US. She's expensive, but I do think she looks much better in person. Worst fashion packs ever? Definitely, I think so. The Bratz all dolled up fashion packs, I'm saying that in quotation, were released in July. They had an early Bratz.com drop, and unsurprisingly, they did sell out. Now, are these fashion packs or just bag charms? I think you know which is the correct answer. First of all, they're blind box. Second of all, it's not a fashion pack. A fashion pack would have included the shoes with the same outfit, not sell them separately. And number three, they're $15 each. I am not paying 15 plus for a single pair of shoes. So no, Isaac Larian. In fact, these are not fashion packs. We had a first look at the new Twyla G3 core doll here. This is the first time where a secondary Monster High G3 character has received a core doll. She's releasing this year. We had a first look at the new Netflix Wednesday X Monster High collection here. Wednesday Addams core doll based on the second season. This and many more dolls based on the second season of Wednesday are apparently releasing this year. New stock photos came out of a G3 Claudine hair salon playset here. It includes a little spot where you can do the pedicure as well. Really cute, and apparently it's already been found in some location. The Forgotten Battle of the Bands debuted a fourth episode in July. Basically, we continue the story. We actually see Skeleta kind of take the forefront here as all of the other characters start to, create their own bands. They're all kind of like mesmerized by the song from the unknown characters that they play at the end of the last episode. So basically all the characters now, all the students at Monster High are kind of like entranced into competing in this competition, and they're just, that's all they can think of, all except for Skeleta, and she has to see in the library, she has to search for a cure or some kind of explanation, I guess, as to what is happening here. The headmistress is out of commission, you know, they took her out. The unnamed characters, they took her out. Yeah, I know, it's shocking. But that means Skelita has to save the day here. And even when she finds an explanation, it seems like all hope is lost. The fourth wave of Bratzies here, the Blinked series, had a first drop on Bratz.com, of course selling out immediately. These are basically the first wave, but they're in rhinestone suits. Yeah, suits, because these are actually costumes that you can put on to the Bratzies themselves. Apparently underneath, they're just wearing simple silver like onesies. And apparently people also found it kind of hard to actually dress these up in the costumes. So yeah. Have you had enough of Bratzies yet? We had an early real-life look at the Barbie signature Whitney Houston doll early in July. The second Barbie Polly Pocket Compact was revealed. It looks similar to the previous compact, but this time it has ramps that let you access a separate little house structure as well. This is definitely also matching the recent new release of the Barbie Dream House. Season 7 of Rainbow High Pretty in Paris finally debuts in July with its first episode, seeing Kaya, Bella, Violet, and Skylar go summer abroad in Paris. We also see two of the new bedazzling characters, Adeline and Genevieve, and so far the plot is promising. Although no Shadow High, where are the other new characters? Only time will tell how this season ends up going. The new Bratz What's in My Closet playset here, including a official Dana doll, was released in July, of course having a exclusive Bratz.com website drop first, which has since sold out. This playset is I think $60 US. Yes, for me it shows 80 on Amazon, but I think 60 is probably the retail price. Still way too expensive, but you do get some cute outfit pieces, and definitely this playset closet is really cute. The Monster High Universal Monsters collaboration dolls finally get officially revealed, including the Mummy first ever and second ever iterations of Dracula and Frankenstein's monster. These are kind of like the same as with the Wednesday collector dolls. These are not technically Skelector, but they fall under the higher price point and definitely like Playline Plus. They are around $40 US, and I think for sure the Mummy is the winner for me. The much anticipated Bratz Hello Kitty Sasha doll finally starts to ship out to people who had pre-ordered her last year, but unfortunately those pre-orders were not available to international fans. And it seems like with the recent FAO Schwartz Bratz event, they had Bratz Hello Kitty Sasha dolls in store in person, so they do seem to have stock. And the rumor is that Bratz Hello Kitty Sasha will become available in a wider release down the line, but when and how, well, unfortunately we just do not know that yet. Finally, after many leaks and many months of delay, we had a first real-life good look at the Barbie signature Marilyn Monroe collector doll coming soon. Stay tuned for exact release dates to follow. Bratz officially revealed their collaboration doll with artist Tyla here just in time for her new album drop called A-Pop. The doll was released on Bratz.com for the 27th of July, priced around at $70 US, and it included a Bratz.com exclusive poster. We had many reveals and leaks that happened in July pertaining to upcoming Monster High releases for next year, including Carnival Fright's first look at G3 Elizabeth, Claws and Charms, Moonspell Magic Sleepover line. We also had a confirmation that we are in fact getting a Skelector Catwoman doll, Skelector Goosebumps, and more. Jump scare, yes, we had a first real life look at the new upcoming Monster High X Wednesday collaboration dolls, Agnes DeMille doll here, which definitely shocked the community. Following last year's Fashion Pixies reimagined line, this year we see the 2001 core looks reimagined for Bratz, including the four main girls in all new refreshed takes on their iconic signature debut looks from all that time back in 2001, including of course Yasmin, Chloe, Jade, and Sasha. And they do not include second outfits, but they are $30 US available now at all your retailers in the US. I'm not sure when they will be available for European or international collectors, but only time will tell. We had a first look at the new Fang Vote Abby collector doll here. Remember, she is supposed to officially ship out by the end of the year. There was a new Disney Store limited edition Alice doll here that was released on July 14th at the Disney Store and there will be a D23 exhibition exclusive version of this doll that will be released only at the event. Christmas in July, well, yes, the Barbie holiday dolls for this year have been revealed. We're also getting Ken dolls this time, and there will also be 2 other Ken dolls in this collection that we have not seen yet. The Barbies are $40 each, and the Ken dolls are $30 each. And as per usual, say it with me, how disappointing. I really just hope that sometime soon we get to see Barbie holiday step up their game once again, because this is not it. The Barbie Angel Reese collector doll has been officially released. She was priced at retail for $38 US. She is a black label designed by Carlisle New Era, and ever since she dropped on Mattel Creations and sold out surprisingly in just a matter of days, it seems like she has been very hard to find, whether that be online or even in stores itself. The only places I've heard of that she has been seen at is some stores like Target. Apparently she's even found on clearance. So seems like her distribution was really bad, and especially for international collectors, as I still cannot find her anywhere on Amazon European websites. Will she ever be available? Who knows? I really am not sure what happened with this release. Have you been able to find this Angel Reese doll? Comic-Con happened this year per usual, and as per usual, Mattel was attending the event with their own booth with all their different IPs, K-pop Demon Hunters, Monster High. Barbie, I feel like, was not present. I saw no Barbie presence, which is surprising, but for Monster High's booth, they had a little session talking BTS on the exclusive Ghouls Rule Laguna Blue doll that was released as well at the event itself, alongside on Mattel Creations, where she has since sold out, actually, which is surprising because a lot of people seemed to not like her as much. But I do think she looks really good in person, and I got her myself, so I'm really glad that I did. But the reveals at Monster High were something else to behold for sure. I mean, this will go down in the books in Monster High history as one of the most iconic reveals that we've ever had at Comic-Con. I feel like even in like the last years, they've never had reveals like this, like fully prepared. Multiple reveals that we really did not know anything about, and usually we have leaks and stuff, like molds get leaked and stuff of shoes and whatever, but like no, this time we had literally no idea about at least 3 of these dolls. Actually, no, 4. So it's crazy, honestly. So first of all, the Universal Monsters dolls got officially revealed, which of course we saw stock photos, but they also announced that they would be exclusive at Walmart for August. Internationally, they would be available starting September, so that's good to know. They officially revealed a first look at the Dawn of the Dance dolls, which will be officially released in the month of October. They're going to be priced around $30 US each, which is definitely expensive, but they are crew productions, and we do have some real life pictures later on in this video, so stay tuned. But the headliners were the Halloween seemingly return of the holiday line for Draculaura doll. Here we have the Michael Myers Skeletor doll based on Halloween 2. We have Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas, of course, and lastly but certainly not least, we also had the Krampus Skeletor doll. Now again, the release dates all vary here, but Draculaura and Oogie Boogie are coming in October. Michael Myers actually is coming this month, August, and then Krampus is coming at the end of the year, perfectly on time for December and holiday time. But which of these reveals were your favorites? Celebrating the 60th anniversary of Barbie's mod cousin Francie, she had a Silkstone reproduction doll released on July 31st exclusively for members on Mattel Creations. She was priced fittingly, of course, as well at $60 US, and she has since sold out, which I'm not surprised at because these nostalgic, reproductions usually tend to sell out. After the release of Bratz Tyla on the Bratz.com shop did not sell out, they had the Amazon website release for this doll, which was cheaper actually. She was $60 on Amazon instead of $70 as on the Bratz.com website, which I'm definitely not happy about because I got her on Bratz.com, but to be fair, she's not available like to me on Amazon yet, so I guess I'm happy I got her on Bratz.com because I'm not sure when she will actually be available on Amazon like European websites, but whenever she does become available, she will be cheaper for sure, which is great. I am happy to see at least that Bratz is taking feedback when it comes to these collector collaboration dolls and having enough stock for them. Now After a couple of days after Comic-Con, we shockingly already had real-life pictures of the Dawn of the Dance Crew productions. Now, we don't have real-life pictures of Frankie and Claudine, but even to this day, we don't have those pictures. But we do have real-life pictures and various pictures of Laguna, Cleo, and Draculaura. For Cleo, we even have unboxed pictures. So I'm not sure how people are getting these dolls early, but it seems like because they are coming to Amazon, perhaps the Amazon listings accidentally went live way too early, like 2 months before, and so here we go. We got real life pictures of these dolls, and I have to say they do look really good in person. You know, Draculaura, I need Draculaura and Frankie. I don't have those two. I am lucky I have Laguna, Claudine, and Cleo already, and like I have the originals, but I never got Draculaura and Frankie, so I am definitely very pleased to see how good they look, and especially also Cleo. I mean, I have her, so I can tell you like she looks basically the same. And then Claudine as well. Like, I mean, again, we don't actually have pictures of Claudine and Frankie in person, but I mean, the stock photos that we did get of all the dolls basically is very promising. So I have to say, all in all, like, this is very good. I'm excited. What do you think? After the initial drop of the core and singing dolls for K-pop Demon Hunter, we now have a first real-life look at the Battle Deluxe Rumi doll here. Seemingly, she's also starting to become available for purchase. This doll has higher quality layers here. The nails are painted. She has a different face grading as well than the rest of the Rumi dolls, and she doesn't have poly hair. In fact, her hair is saran, thank goodness. And this was a major surprise, but we already have real life pictures of the this is how it sounds like exclusive Mattel Creations K-pop Demon Hunter Huntrix 3-pack dolls here. These are what they had for pre-order a couple months ago, like last year, and apparently this year they were supposed to be shipped out in December or like around fall, but apparently a couple of people have already been receiving this 3-pack early, and now we have a first look at what they actually look like here in person. And I have to say, overall they do look good. But $150 is definitely still a bit expensive. The quality does look good. They do have like chromatic earrings in gold. Like the face greetings once again are unique. There's no poly here on any of the hair types. Like they all have saran, which is nice. And Rumi's braid here is also the longest out of any of the Rumi dolls so far released. So there's definitely a lot of perks here, and they do look good. They have stands, which none of the other dolls have. So, you know, I'm not regretting that I got this 3-pack, like, for sure, but still, I feel like they were a bit too expensive. We had a really cool, exciting first look here at the Jakks Pacific Scooby-Doo dolls of Daphne and Velma. They're going to be, once again, I think, Walmart exclusive, and they will be priced around $40 each, similar in price point to the DC collector dolls that they've released a couple months ago, which are still not available to European fans. I don't think they will ever be. I think these are just Walmart exclusive in the US for some reason, which really sucks. But these Daphne and Velma dolls really do look so cute. It's also been a while since we've had any actual good Daphne and Velma dolls. Like Barbie hasn't done dolls of them since like years ago. It's been a while, so I think that's also why they look especially good. It's because it's been so long. But I also just like the updated wardrobe for Velma, and it kind of makes Daphne's outfit look a bit plain in comparison, which is shocking, but still, both look amazing. Hello Surprise really is not cooling it with these amazing collaborations that they have in store. We have first looks at more collaborations, including Dr. Seuss with Cat in a Hat and the Grinch, which I think both of these collaborations look so cute on the tots. Now imagine OMG dolls in its collaborations would be so cute as well, but I feel like the tots even, I feel like just look so good in these designs with, you know, based on the characters. And then we also have a first look at the new Hello Surprise house here, inspired by the Hello Kitty new theme that they have, which is going to be perfect if you have the new OMG Hello Kitty dolls. They're going to fit in perfectly here with the design of all the Hello Kitty themed images and design aspects. Like, yeah, this is really cute. Mattel teamed up with Hasbro to create this one-of-a-kind Polly Pocket collaboration with My Little Pony, and I feel like this is just combining two amazing nostalgic worlds together in one perfect little compact. This is definitely really cute. It's available right now for pre-order on Mattel Creations, and it's supposed to ship until the end of the year. The Monster High Ultimate playset here for Draculaura is now available early. We also have the playset for the Moonspell kind of inspired Draculaura particular potion reveal playset, which is available, and I was actually thinking if I could do a review unboxing on both playsets here in one video, compare them and see which is worth the price, because they're also both kind of like priced the same. But would you be interested in a video of me unboxing both playsets, comparing and ranking, you know, seeing which is more worth the value? What do you think? Finally, we have a new Vanessa doll here from The Little Mermaid. Yes, this collector Vanessa doll is now available on Disney Store. She's part of like the seasonal collector dolls that they've done. So far, they've done Rapunzel for spring, and Vanessa here is, you know, for autumn. So yeah, really exciting. She is like $60 US. Again, available right now on Disney Store, but Rapunzel is available on Amazon. So I'm assuming she will also be coming to Amazon eventually. But how exciting is this? Because I do think we have had other Vanessa dolls, but definitely not as many as there should be. So this definitely seems like just the perfect Vanessa doll that we've had so far. Continuing the Disney news here, yes, we had this year's D23 dolls revealed, including Princess Kida and Milo in a 2-pack from Atlantis. We have Mia Thermopolis from The Princess Diaries. We have Roger and Anita in a 2-pack, and we have Esmeralda. All of these releases celebrating some kind of anniversary to their pertaining movie. We also have a new Pirates of the Caribbean red doll from the you know, Disney Park ride, and so all of these are releasing starting when the exhibition starts at D23, and I believe afterwards they're going to be available on Disney Store. I'm not sure how exactly these work out, but they're all expensive and they're all limited, so good luck to anyone trying to get any of these. The second and third episodes for Rainbow High's season 7 Pretty in Paris have now been uploaded to their YouTube channel. What do you think of the season so far? And my breakdown on these 2 new episodes will be coming up very shortly. Okay, last up, yes, we're going over all of the releases we know of so far coming on Mattel Creations for the month of August, including Barbie and Monster High. First up with Barbie, obviously August 8th already passed, and that was the release for the Whitney Houston Barbie signature doll. She is now available on Mattel Creations still, and she's also available at Amazon and all your other major retailers at around $50 to $60 US. Now, apparently on August 9th / August 10th, as the date got moved up, on that day, which now it's August 11th, so this drop never happened, but it was supposed to be the Iona Maher new Barbie signature doll debuting a muscular female body type. So I'm not sure what happened here. I guess she's releasing later sometime, but yeah, there's no drop for the 11th or the 10th, which would have happened already, or we would have at least known by now already something more on Mattel Creations, so not sure what's happening here. On August 17th, we're finally getting the Marilyn Monroe Barbie doll here, celebrating her 100th anniversary. It's like a huge anniversary, and this doll has been delayed like multiple times now, and we've had, again, multiple real life pictures, leaks and stuff, even I think unboxing video like I've seen somewhere. So she has been floating around, but like never has she been officially released until now. So hopefully on August 17th is her actual legit release date finally on Mattel Creations. She's going to be costing around $80 US, if not more. She is black label, not gold label, I think, and she is supposed to be also available on Amazon, but again, I'm not really sure right now. All I know is that apparently August 17th coming is this Marilyn doll, hopefully, fingers crossed. And lastly, for Barbie, we have apparently on August 22nd the release officially finally of the Fashion Week dolls for Milan, New York, and Paris, I believe. Paris or London, Paris, Milan, New York, right? So we got Millie, Brooklyn, and Nisa / Teresa here as the models for these outfits. Yes, another Millie, but actually this Millie is probably the most beautiful Millie that I've seen. So these definitely look like really good fashions, and I hope that they really do come out and that they're not exclusive to Mattel Creations, because I do think they would definitely be much more of a buy on Amazon with free shipping, and eventually, again, if they go on sale, these would definitely be really good purchases for the outfits alone, you know. Moving on to Monster High releases happening on Mattel Creations for the month of August. Of course, first up, we've got the August 7th release, which was Scholector Michael Myers. Big Mike, yes, she dropped on Friday the 7th of August. I believe that was a Friday, right? For the fan club member early access, and she sold out in like 5 minutes. I was lucky enough to secure her, and because I guess she sold out so quickly, Mattel Creations was like, hey, instead of the public drop, we'll have it be a pre-sale. And so a couple hours later, they had the public sale, which then was around for like 2 days. But then now I just looked and she sold out again. So both times she sold out. So good news, but also bad news, because that really was not that much time. But if you got her on the fan club member early access, then you're going to get her by the end of September. And if you got her at the public drop pre-sale, then you're going to get her by the end of April of 2027. So yeah, I really hope that all of you got her who you wanted. I hope all of you who wanted her got her, because this was definitely not the best drop. I wish they would have had a longer, you know, pre-order window for the public sale. Now for the second drop happening on Mattel Creations for Monster High, it's gonna take place on the 18th of August, and we actually don't know what that will be. The rumor is that it'll be the new Wednesday core doll that we saw leaked in this video, and also the new Agnes the Male doll. Apparently it could be those two dolls dropping on that date of August the 18th, or again, could be something else, but I don't think it'll be like a high stakes collector like Big Mike. I think that was it for this month, and the next drop happening in August will be definitely something lower stakes, like again, probably very likely the Wednesday new core doll and Agnes the Male dolls. And as we all know, those dolls will be widely available and will probably also go on sale, which is probably when I will get them myself, because I just feel like for both of them, they're just not really a need. They're not a must. Now we're getting into what I bought / received in the month of July, starting off here with the new Mirror Me dolls by MGA Entertainment. I bought all 5 myself from Smith's Toys. You might notice Suki's not here because she's not available yet. I thought she was going to be available mid-August, but I just checked their website and she's not coming apparently until September, which hurts me because she is my favorite. So hey, Mirror Me, wink wink, nudge nudge, if you want to send me PR, free Suki doll, I wouldn't say no. So yeah, no, Suki's my favorite, and I love these 5 girls. I think the quality overall is really good, but of course I made a whole review in-depth video, like 1 hour long, if you're interested in my experience. Then I got the new Bratz Stylin' Birthdays dolls here. I bought all 4 on Amazon, and I got them a while ago, but I just haven't made the review yet. So yeah, I guess I will be making the review in the month of August, hopefully, if nothing bad happens. But let me know if you want to see me review these very badly, or perhaps like the Disney Princess sparkling dolls. I'm also getting the new Disney Princess manga dolls. Also, well, yeah. So let me know what you want to see me review first. But I do love these Bratz dolls. I'm obsessed. Like, I cannot wait to get the Bratz reimagined dolls. Like, those look amazing. And then, thanks to the help of Richie Thomas on Instagram, I was able to acquire the K-pop Demon Hunter core dolls early from the US. So yeah, they bought them for me, and then I bought them from them. So just really huge help, because otherwise I would have had to wait until September, because these K-pop Demon Hunter dolls are not available until September here in other countries outside of the US. But I do think the core dolls look amazing. Jinu is like exceptional. I'm such a big fan so far of what I'm seeing, but of course I did make their review already like 2 weeks ago, so definitely check it out. Then last week, actually, I got the new Disney Descendants Wicked Wonderland Mattel dolls here, the core dolls, and also the 2-pack including the exclusive and first ever Disney Descendants boy doll by Mattel here, Max. So yeah, the core dolls and Max, the 2-pack. I reviewed all of these dolls in one video as well that I posted last week as well. It's like 40 minutes long. Again, check it out if you want to. I do think overall the collection is so good. I am such a fan of these Descendants dolls. I just love the costumes. The vibrant colors and the unique face sculpts really are such a highlight, and I love this movie so much more also than Rise of Red. Finally, I received my package from Mattel Creations here, including the Skeletor Laguna Blue Ghouls Rule doll here, and of course we also got the Barbie Fashion Frontier doll number 3. And I actually compared the third doll here next to the second doll, and I do think it's interesting how they kind of evolved here. So I'm definitely going to be unboxing the Barbie and Ghouls Rule Laguna doll sometime in the future in some type of video, perhaps very likely in combination with other dolls, so as not to make a whole video just for one doll, which to me just would be way too time consuming. But yeah, I love both of these that I received. They look so good, and they're both blue, which I love. From Mattel to MGA, yes, I received my Bratz Tyla doll here from Bratz.com with the exclusive poster, which is always lovely to get. And I just love how she looks in person. The tiger, the dress, the accessories. She's honestly top tier, and I still haven't unboxed Lola Indigo, who was the last celebrity Bratz doll, so I'm thinking I will also do a combination unboxing review of at least these two dolls together, because they're both just iconic duos, you know? Because, well, they're an iconic duo of celebrities, you know what I mean? Like, they're both musical artists, so that would, yeah. And ending things off here, the last thing I received was free. This was actually PR sent to me by Zuru Toys here. The new My Mini Baby dolls here, all three of them. Basically, if you don't know, these dolls have a very special gimmick of how they give quote birth, you know, like how the baby arrives. And so it's kind of I don't know, it's very unique. And so I did not know how to react to getting these dolls, and especially not for free. I mean, so I'm kind of like all over the place. Like, I'm grateful to have received anything for free, obviously, but then at the same time, these dolls and like the response I've been seeing has not been a lot positive, because of also the AI use. Obviously, so on the artwork, on the photo, on the packaging, you know, that's AI, those photos. And so there's a lot of controversy here with, you know, with these dolls, with the gimmick to the AI usage. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with these dolls. Do you want me to review them even so and give you my honest reaction to the gimmick? I mean, that would definitely be fun, and I already have them now. I already have them now. So like, what else am I gonna do? But yeah, I will still give my honest opinion, because obviously just because it's free PR doesn't mean I'm not gonna, you know, like, I'm always gonna be honest to you. But what do you think? How do you feel about these My Mini Baby dolls by Zero, the AI usage, but also mainly the gimmick? Like, how do you feel? If you've seen the videos, you know what I mean. But if you haven't, it's I don't know. I don't want to say graphic, because there's nothing graphic about it. It's just, it should look natural, but it somehow doesn't look natural. But anyway, what do you think? Do you want to see me make a video? Because I will. For me, I feel like I don't know how to approach this in a neutral way, but still be very, I don't know, clear and at least a little bit informative. What do you think? Anyway, and that does it for the monthly recap for July. That was a lot. So huge thanks if you are still watching. I know that this video series isn't really something that a lot of people watch, so that's fair. I mean, I'm just recapping a lot of the big things that have happened, and if you watch my regular videos, then you don't really have to watch this video, because then you probably already know everything that I've just told you. But well, except for the last portion of the video where it's like all new stuff, like yay, what I received, and like future releases and whatever. But yeah, I still, if you watch the whole way through, it means a lot. Thank you for being here, for listening to me yap, you know, talk your ear off. But I hope you've been doing well in July, and what are your anticipations for August, and like how, you know, like how are you doing? Like it's the end of summer. It's kind of crazy. So let me know, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support that channel that way, no pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. And thank you also to all my currently subscribed members. I see you and I appreciate you all so much. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.